Keeping 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. Today's show is brought to you by Blooming Blinds. And today in the show we will have birthday shout-outs, the tip of the day, today in Braves baseball history, radio karaoke. We got a cat going downstairs for some food from El Super Pan. And I got 4 special guests in the house. We're going to holler them out now. We're going to make you wait. Today's tip of the day, if you're having trouble with a bad cough, take a double dose of everyday laxative. Then you'll be afraid to cough. Problem solved. Warning though, never do this in conjunction with any sleeping aids, as it will not be a pretty sight in the bedroom in the morning. When we come back, we'll meet our first guest and see what he brought for us to eat here on Power 108.9. Anyway, so just so you don't, in case you don't know, Kayla is any day pregnant. Like any day. I asked her the other day when I met her, I said, well, when you do? She said, any day. Yeah, 2 and 2.
Not today.
Any day. So basically what we're doing here is we're going to get her in first so she can get the hell home. No. We're coming up in the elevator. What's up, Ernie? And I said, hey, Kayla, you look around. Which one of these cats did you want delivering this baby?
I would.
And
I got my towels.
Mike got a thing of Downy over there. Like that's gonna do anything. Keeping 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. Welcome back to the show. Birthdays are brought to you by no one as of this date right now, but I did walk Battery Atlanta all day the other day. And I know someone out there's going to call very soon. Birthday today brought to you on this Tuesday, August 28th. Former pitcher Tommy Hanson of the Braves would have been 32 today, but a cocaine overdose ended that in 2015.
Oh, he was on that coke?
He was on that coke. Tommy got that coke and died in 2015. Tommy, we loved you when you were here, and somebody loves you while you're gone. Also, one of my favorite actors of all time, funny man, Jack Black, is 49 today.
Damn, I was thinking about doing some coke and prostitutes in Vegas this year.
Well, we're going to let you know that is going to end you very, very, very quickly. My first guest is the owner of El Super Pan, which is located here inside Battery Atlanta at 455 Legends Place. Please welcome Mr. Hector Santiago and his dish. He did not bring a dish. The other thing, his dish, which I found out is an off-the-menu favorite for fans here in Battery Atlanta, called mofondo. So welcome to the show, Hector. How you doing today?
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah. So tell me what exactly is mofongo?
Mofongo is a Puerto Rican dish, and it's made with green plantains. We fry them. We add some garlic, a little bit of cilantro, mash that all together, and it's like may almost look like a matzo ball. Very delicious and rich. And then we serving it today with shrimp, with a coconut tomato sauce, a little bit of chili in there, and little herbs. You know, just very rich and delicious. The flavor of Puerto Rico, like the Afro-Caribbean Puerto Rican.
Okay. While I got my boys passing that out and getting around here, if you don't mind, you can go first. Tell me something while you're talking here. Why is it off the menu? I always got to ask that.
You know, it's one of these items that, how we say in our world, it put us on the weeds, you know?
Okay.
So, you know, you gotta make it to order. So when we have a huge line, it's really hard to, to perform sometimes. Over here at the Battery, we have a bigger kitchen, so we're making it more often. In my other store at Polk City Market, we got a very small kitchen, so it gives us the option of saying, you know what, we don't have it right now, you know, come back later. I hate to put stuff that what we call 86 are not in the menu anymore.
Correct.
You know, I always want my menu to be solid. So this is one of those items. Sometimes we have to 86, and I hate to say 86.
Yeah. Understood.
Yeah.
Why do you?
It creates a mystique, you know. Yeah. People are like, oh, you know, what do you have down there?
Right. I remember when I met you, I was instantly I knew this was going to work, because I mean you were like, yeah, instantly, and I was like, he says, I'm going to bring you something off the menu. And I was like, this cat. So my question is this: I'm a big baseball fan. Why did you choose Battery Atlanta?
You know, baseball is a big thing in Latin America, in Puerto Rico.
Right.
You know, it's huge. And right now, unfortunately, we don't have anybody in the game after Javi Lopez. But
We love Javi.
Hey, shout out to Javi, my boy Javi. We love Javi.
so Javi was our first customer. We opened the restaurant just for him a week before the restaurant was ready.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
So it was cool. We got his hands printed on a wall.
All right.
You know, so yeah, you know, it's we love baseball, and really, I don't follow baseball a lot until last year.
Okay.
You know, and now I follow a lot more, and it just makes sense for us being in a baseball stadium. You know, it gives you that Latino feel. You know, we have so many Latino players in baseball.
Absolutely.
And when they come in, you know, they just feel at home. It doesn't matter if they're from DR or PR or
Exactly.
Venezuela.
So let's call a couple out. Albies, Acuna, come on now, come on, and then Ender, El Superpan right next door. We're not going to say what it's next door to because we don't call anybody else out, but it's at the end of the strip on the left-hand side from the Chop House gate. Is that pretty accurate?
Yep.
Yeah, come on down, Ender. We'd love to have Ender on the show eating some El Superpan.
I would love it.
Understood. I'm going to go to my next guest. While we're doing that, would you mind passing out and telling us how to eat this while we're doing?
Sure.
And we're going to give you live feedback. We know how to eat. You know what I mean. Come on now. Some food takes a little direction. Okay? So I'm going to introduce my second guest while Hector's getting the mofongo out. My second guest. Too far away? Sorry. I got to get this right here because my second guest graduated from Spelman College
Whoop, whoop, Freaknik.
with a BA. No, it's not like that. Let's start over. My second guest
Rewind, bring it back.
graduated from Spelman College with a BA in psychology and then went back to Strayer University to get her MBA in business marketing and financing, and is also the owner, that smells delicious, of Beauty du Jour. Please introduce Miss Kayla Curtis.
Kayla,
What's
welcome.
going on,
Yeah.
everybody?
And main thing we're doing right now is we are praying for Kayla to not go into labor. We don't want to hear the word water. We don't even have the waters open. We all brought beer. We don't want any water breaking.
Sign this for me real quick.
Not at all.
It's a waiver.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
we're trying to get a waiver. You would be the first one. So basically, he's got this ready for you. So we're gonna let you go first.
No, she don't know. Can she eat that? Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
we can.
Yes, you can eat that. I told her.
Really,
I
you
checked
make
with
it
her.
with a fork, but the best is to eat it with a spoon.
Okay.
Understood.
And a little bit of
I'll go
that,
with-
So basically, what we're hearing is
chocolate shrimp.
it's best to eat it with a spoon and not with a fork. That looks so delicious.
These forks available, you need.
Yeah, look at Mike looking now. Now he's looking. Yeah, that looks. She said it is good, and when she gets done chewing, we'll get a real feedback. Mike, you going? It's hot. Is it hot?
It's spicy.
It's spicy. Okay, a little spicy. Okay.
Right. Please don't speed the baby.
Yeah, do not speed the baby. Okay,
spices make
let's
the
go.
baby-
Let's
make
go.
the
You
baby-
gotta try the mofongo itself.
Oh, wait a minute. She didn't get the mofumbo. We're gonna keep going around.
Uh-oh.
The mofumbo.
I know that's a plantain, correct?
Yep.
That's
She don't
plantain.
want to put it down.
Yeah, I don't
Tastes
think.
like
She feeding the baby now.
potatoes.
No, keep going, girl. This is what we.
Good.
It's good. Oh, okay. So it's good. So mofongo has one, please.
Yeah, so the mofongo, usually green plantain, sometimes yuca, and some crazy people do it with sweet plantain, but it's
Nah.
just too sweet. Green is the way to go.
Green plantains.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, around. Come on, we got to get this in here. He's got to go back to work. He's the Braves night. Get to eat, because I can only eat during the break. So let's go back to Kayla here. So
Yes.
Kayla, tell us a little bit about Beauty du Jour.
Well, I kind of got started maybe about 4 years ago,
Whoa.
where I initially started doing eyelash extensions. That kind of progressed into something more than beauty. For me, it became skincare, so how to take care of your skin, eating properly, what you use for your skin, because a lot of the makeup and everything that we use is kind of toxic for the body. So I then created my own skincare line and used the private line manufacturer to cater to natural ingredients. So.
Understood. Kayla will definitely be back on the show. She's here as a spot guest tonight. I had seen her the other day, and I could not pass her up before she gave birth. She will definitely be back, so we will shout her numbers out. I got a question.
Yes.
So, What is it that's making it shine?
What?
Your face, girl. Your face is shining. I know you're
There,
pregnant.
baby.
I understand that. But I mean, is that
But
the
no.
skincare? Yeah,
But it
because I mean,
is,
your neck, it's not just your face.
The vitamin C serum is the #1 seller that I have.
Understood.
Online. So
That's what I was
you
trying to
can
get you to,
it
girl.
At Beauty Du Jour.
Understood.
Vitamin C serum.
And when we come back, we're going to meet another guest. And during the break, I'm going to have me some of this mofongo, and we're going to find out exactly what this stuff's all about. Keep it 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. I want to show you all this right here. This is mofongo.
Yeah.
That is fried plantains with shrimp, and it is delicious. Keeping it 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. Braves are up 4-2 against them 5-2. My bad. 4. And lots of fingers going in. 5-4 against them nasty Devil Rays. Florida, just go away now. Come on now. This segment is brought to you by Pronto Wash, Atlanta's premier detailers, who are located inside the Battery Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Pronto Wash is the #1 eco-friendly waterless car spa who remind you to remember their motto: no water, no run. Excuse me, no water, no runoffs, no mess. My next guest played college basketball from 1985 to 1989 at Syracuse and Detroit State. Made it to the NBA in 1990, where he was selected by the Chicago Bulls as a free agent. He is currently a scout for the NBA and does NBA training for high school and college players. Please welcome my friend and guest, Mr. Tony Lenard.
Thank you, thank you.
What's up, boy? I knew you'd be back. But this time when you come back, you brought some friends.
I had to bring one of my main guys.
All right, so instead of me being the host, I'm going to turn it over to you. And what I want you to do is I want you to make this man feel good. How far did you drive today? Don't say your name now.
30 miles.
I want you to make this man feel good about who he is, driving 30 miles to come to our show.
Mr. I'm not even going to say his name. I'm going to let him say his name. But he's one of my closest friends since I've been here in Atlanta. We did basketball. We do a lot of basketball camps together. We hang out a little bit together. And let me see, what else can I say?
I can do better than that. 1983 and 1987.
No, I want him to do that.
And now you want to
I
go.
want him to do that.
Now you want to go. Go ahead. I got you next time, baby.
Second round draft pick, Mr.
Gerald White.
Gerald White.
What's up, Gerald? We appreciate you coming on the show.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
And we appreciate you going to Auburn in the SEC. We like that.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
ACC?
No, I'm
I'm
an
just
SEC
checking.
guy.
I'm just checking.
I'm an SEC guy. I'm a Pat Dye product.
I understand.
Pat Dye and
All
I went
right.
to the same high school.
All right.
Pat,
Oh yeah.
famous
Yeah,
Pat
yeah.
Dye.
So did my thing down at Auburn from '83 to '87, and had a lot of good guys down there. Bo Jackson, Frank Thomas.
You
Charles
played with
Barkley,
Bo.
Chuck Person.
Oh, my goodness.
There's tons of NBA, tons of guys down there.
I'm saying.
Yep.
Who was
SEC
who was
we
your
grow.
most famous teammate?
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. Yes.
Charles Barkley. Charles kind of stirred us up, so I'm not
So
really
ask him, how was your one-on-one in practice?
Exactly. Yeah. Like we got Tony. Tony said, and I'm just telling you how Tony said it. Tony's with the '90 Chicago Bulls. So I asked him, I say, hey, who was the hardest cat to guard, offense, defense? He says B.J. Armstrong. Same question. You're at Auburn, Chalk Persons, Charles Barkley. Who did you not want to go one-on-one with?
Oh, I never went one-on-one with those guys. I started as a point guard.
Oh!
All of us, we played together. We played together and did stuff, but the SEC in whole, it was, back then we were physical and they let us do certain things. So, I had a great career there. We won a lot of NCAA tournament games. We, one game away from the Final Four and played a lot of big games and stuff. And had a great career. It went fast. So
4 years goes fast when you're playing ball, man.
yes, it does. Especially with the position that I played, I learned a lot. I've been coaching for 18 years as a college basketball coach. That's because I played the point guard position. I'm the all-time leading assist guy at Auburn, but I should be
Props, shout out.
considering all the guys I played with, and figured out I need to throw it to him. These are double-digit NBA guys. Chris Morris, Charles Barkley, Chuck Person, all these guys played double figures in the NBA, and all of them were teammates of mine while I was there.
Shout out to
Understood.
Chris Morris, aka Douglas High School. He graduated from Frederick Douglas High School in 1986 when we won the state championship.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How did you know that? That's back in the day.
And he was a Harlem Globetrotter because I
Yep.
went to Doug. That's
That's
why.
right.
My roommate when I first went to college was Terry Martin.
Ah.
Sweet Tea and Derek Dennison ended up down there. That's who. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So I had 3 Astros down there with me.
Yeah, shout out to you. Right now, I love Auburn and shout out War Eagle only because my son is a junior there at Auburn. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Shout out War
Wow.
Eagles.
War Eagle, my money go there.
Right. Exactly. Well, my daughter just graduated there last year, so my
Nice.
money's gone there. So now we're trying to do some things. I go back all the time and know the staff and things like that. So I'm the assistant athletic alumni director, so I know all the old players and we do stuff together. So we needed to have your son put on scholarship down there. We have me, you and I going out visiting these schools with our
Right.
blazer on and
Right.
paying us $1 and stuff, trying to get a job so our kids can go there for free. Yeah, exactly.
Understood. Completely understood.
I just love going down there to party with them little youngins down there.
Right. And especially where I live, it's 80 miles from my house. I'm closer to Auburn than I am Georgia. So it's real close.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm
So,
sorry to be.
no, you're right in there,
All
baby.
in your interview, Chad Dollar.
Yeah,
Chad
yeah,
Dollar
yeah.
coached down. He went to Doug with us also.
Yep.
His dad coached our high school team
Yeah.
back in the day.
Coach Dollar.
Yeah, Coach Dollar.
Coach
Yeah,
Dollar.
Doug. Yeah.
Dollar, yeah.
And you know what's funny? I coached at Doug from 2007 to 2012.
Shut up. Did you really?
Yes, sir.
Man, this is a
That's
small
right.
room right
Winning
here.
the championship.
Yeah, small world. Back in the day, we were ranked. Doug was ranked. We got up to number 2 in the nation back in '87. Between the '87 and '89 year, we got up to number 2. And I was wondering when I got to Doug, why is all of these brothers at Doug High 6'9" or greater?
Yep.
We later learned that Coach Dollar was doing a little something different.
Exactly.
Take care of Kevin Chamberlain and all that whole group.
Yeah. Kevin Chamberlain, Harold Ellis, Chris Harvest, all those guys.
Yeah, Chris
up
Harvest,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, old Chris,
Yep.
yep.
Kiki, yep.
Kiki hits. Yeah, Kiki for 3. Sorry.
So I have one question. I love memorabilia. I get right involved now. I feel like I was there almost. So when Tony was on the show, he made a comment about how many times a point guard should dribble the ball after they cross the half-point line. Would you mind answering that question in your, just you, honest opinion?
How many times should they dribble?
After they pass the half-court line, how many times should, in your opinion, a point guard dribble before he gets rid of the ball?
It depends. It depends on a whole lot of stuff. It depends. I mean, if he's initiating offense, if he's beating his man offense, if he's setting something up, he can sit out here and just hold it as long as he wants to. It just depends.
Initiating offense.
You call it initiating offense. Now, I tell you this, it takes 2 dribbles to get from half court all the way to the bucket.
All
That's
right,
all you need.
and that's where I was trying to go at.
Yeah.
Because in my back corner, y'all don't know who he is yet. You will later. We have a young cat that plays basketball, and then we got 2 we'll just say older cats that have different opinions, and that's where we're going at.
Oh, yeah.
If you're across the half court line, 4 dribbles. Tony said that if somebody dribbled more than 4 times,
3 times.
oh, it was 3 times. My bad. I don't play basketball, but if somebody dribbled more than 3 times, it was game on.
Yeah, we take young kids now, and we take 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids and put them at half court and make them take 2 dribbles and lay it up. They don't understand they can do it. You can go to the 3-point line and take 1 dribble and lay it up.
Absolutely.
So if you got the ball 9, 10 times doing other things, coaches hate that. Man, you got to kill my team. I need a guy who's going to make me better, make me look good as a coach.
And when we come back, I'm gonna come back to Gerald because I want to know exactly why don't you want these kids dribbling. Keeping 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. Keeping it 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. Welcome back to the show. We're going to go ahead and go right into this show here. We got, there's something with baseball that happens called a minor league, where we have minor league games, and we have A league, double A, triple A. We got a couple other A's that we don't even know about. What I don't know about is basketball. And I heard basketball has a
G League.
a G League. Would you mind? I'll go with Tony first. Tony, explain to me exactly what is a G League.
Well,
Not like a real G, is it?
It was a development league for the young NBA guys, and basically they was looking for sponsors. So Gatorade came in, took over, so we call it the G League now. So it's the G League, and it's a whole new atmosphere now. I'm gonna get some help from Mr. White over here about the G League because he knows a little bit more about it than I do.
They've kind of the NBA has come back in to uplift a lot of the contracts. In the developmental league, you were not making as much money as a lot of the other people. Now, if you got drafted, the ideal situation for you to go into the G League is to go to a team. If you're a guard, go to a team that didn't draft guards, and then so you get called up and things like that. But it's the quickest way to the NBA. And then now, if you go there, you got to almost stay there for the whole year. Years ago, people used to leave and go overseas and try to make a lot more money.
Right.
But now they make these guys stay there. The overseas team have to pay like over $100,000 to get you out of your contract, and they got to pay you $100,000. So they just leave you alone. They just let you stay there. And but it's a quick way. If you get a 10-day contract, they pay you $1,000 a day, put you up in a hotel. And if you ever sign a consecutive 10-day contract with the same team, they got to keep you for the rest of the year.
But you know one of the things they did compared to last year, you know, when he was in the was it the D League last year or was it the G League?
It was the G League last year.
Okay, the year before that was the
D League.
Okay. The minimum salary in this league was $12,000 a year. Who can live off $12,000 a year?
Nobody.
So
Right.
what they did this year, and I'm so proud that they did it, is they took the minimum salary up to $75,000.
I don't know what it is, but it's 75. But it used to be a couple years ago in the developmental league, they had 3 contracts: A, B, and the C contract. Like Tony said, the lowest, the C contract was $12,000. The B contract was 18, and the most you could make in the developmental league was $24,000 tops. But if you're an NBA guy that got drafted into the NBA and you were making big time money, you just kept your money. These are the guys that were just coming through and drafted it.
So basically, and I knew that's where I was going. Okay, so in the developmental league, top you can make is 24,000. Or it changed to 75,000.
I think that's what
75,000 is the minimum now.
Is the minimum you can make.
Right.
Wow.
The minimum in baseball.
Hurt our feelings. Come on, Dave.
Go ahead. You want to try to guess at
Say
it?
it.
I know what it is. You want to try to
Say it.
It's 507,000.
We play the wrong sport.
Yes. But remember now when we play 162 games.
But the minimum in basketball too now is $400,000 or $500,000. Now
That's at the pro level.
This is just at the developmental
This is at the
league.
developmental league.
This is pro level too.
Okay.
There's the developmental league and stuff, but in
Wait a
the
minute,
NBA,
so you saying half
This
million?
is MLB.
yeah.
The lowest player, if you come in at the lowest
in the major league.
in the major
That's
league,
not the development league,
507. I know what they make at Gwinnett. Gwinnett is double A Gwinnett Braves.
So our minimum in the NBA though, in the NBA is 1 million.
Okay, so you're double what we are in baseball,
Yeah.
but we play more games.
Correct.
Yeah. The season is a season. Whatever you make, it doesn't
And
make
y'all
a
play
difference.
45 minutes, and we play 2.5 hours.
Right.
Correct.
And we play double the games.
Sound like we playing smarter.
I was just trying to get him to say that. That's all I was trying to do. I'm all right now. I'm a good radio show host. Earlier he said we play in the wrong sport. I just wanted to make sure that you understood you're playing the right sport.
No, I thought you said
You got to run for 45 minutes for a half.
the development league.
No, I can tell you right now. I talked to Gwinnett Braves, and it was awesome, Riley. I just asked him one day. I said, like, what do you guys make here a day? They make $1,200 a day. That doesn't include room and board or nothing. No per diem. $1,200 a month. A day. That was stupid. They make $1,200 a month.
Wow.
That's why you see them living like they got these things called rookie houses. They got another name, but it's families that don't have no kids no more. And what they'll do is they'll invite 4 or 5 players from the Gwinnett Braves to live with them.
Yeah.
And that's their kids pretty much, and they make their $1,200, and they feed them while they're at the Gwinnett and the Gwinnett Braves. In return, get them season tickets.
I think it's called the Econo Lodge.
That is not what it's called. I am positive that $1,200 a month is not going to get you in the Econo Lodge stay. When we do come back, though, we will go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and try and do this because I got everybody here. We're going to play a little bit of radio karaoke here on Power 108.9. Keep it 100 with DC. Keep it 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. Welcome back to the show. This part of the show is brought to you by Barker Heating and Air. We'll remind you, if your air goes out and you don't know what to do, call 678-888-COOL. All right, birthday shout-outs: Dexter Pintrup, Nikki Reese, Caitlin Power, Jenny McCrory, who is my boy Chris Gertner's girl. Shout out to Jenny, Joycelyn Wells, Lisa Jacks, and one of my sponsors has a birthday today. Young Trevor Ewald is 22 from Blooming Blinds. Happy birthday, Trevor. This is called radio karaoke. This is the most players ever had. It's 4 players. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to read a song. I don't got the paper because Mike's got it. That's why I can't find it. So, here we go. Feeling so deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Kayla.
Yell it out.
Ella May Buddha.
Wow.
Ella May Buddha.
Wow.
Hey, let me see a pen.
Wow.
Mike, let me see your pen for a minute. Holy cow. That was Ella May booed up. So in other words, golly. All right, so we know what not to play with Kayla. All right, so next one coming up. Kayla, you gotta wait.
How did you know that so fast, Kayla?
Yeah, how did you know that so fast?
Give me the paper.
I love music.
Give me the paper. How you know that so fast?
I love music.
I love music. All
You know the
right.
song, Dave?
I know the name of that song. It's called Boot Up.
Sing it then.
Hold on, let me get the words. Oh, girl, when I'm with you.
Yeah, that was fast, that part.
All right, so next song. Look, the new me is really still the real me. That ain't it. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices. They're running out of options. Because I've been going off and they don't know when it's stopping.
I don't even know what song.
I know, I'm like, I
You
know
know the words. How you know that? How you know that? How you know
There
that?
you go.
Because I know
Look,
it's
Brandon's over there itching. Look at him.
Give me the paper, Dave.
Repeat that.
Wait, repeat it real quick.
Repeat it.
Wait, no.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the other ones. And hit the button quick. Kiki. That is definitely you. What?
That's Drake in my feelings.
In My Feelings by Drake. That is correct.
I was about to say that.
You got to hit that button, baby.
How you sing the song but don't
I know,
know
but
the
we
damn
were
words?
both over here singing it.
I definitely know that song, though.
So we're going to have some songs under
No.
1980.
No, yeah, you do. All right, so here we go. Kayla's winning this one. I know she is. Now, I like dollars. I like diamonds. I like stunting. Kayla.
Cardi B.
Cardi B, the name of the song is?
I like it.
I like it. That is exactly right.
I like music. I'm from Augusta. Me and James Brown from Augusta. We don't color boy. Color boy never come out there.
I'm just saying. And Cardi B, I'm going to let you know right now, I did not know who Cardi B was. To all my people, and I'm talking about my white people, y'all need to go Google I Like It by Cardi B. Just watch the whole video and you understand what I'm talking about. No, not you. I was trying to talk code because you were here. All right, so here's the next one. Nobody's getting this one. Maybe you. You know we're going to do it right. Tonight just feeling right. Music's got me feeling the need. We gonna celebrate. Play it.
Search.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Stop
Stomp them off. That's it. All night.
She know all of them. She know all of them.
Wait, who sings that? I can't think of it.
Yeah, I'll tell you who it is. It's the Daft Punks. What's the name of the song?
They don't
One
know.
more time.
Hit that button,
Time.
girl.
Ding, 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 ding.
Kayla, one more time.
How do you know
I'm
that?
just letting you know right now. We playing for bragging rights now, so you don't get 0 points. Caleb done already won. All right.
My buddy is the manager at Red Lobster. I'm just gonna go talk to him.
I'm saying, hey man, I lost a game that was age biased. Brandon, you going to Red Lobster tonight, baby? All right, so here we go. Tony, Gerard, this is just you, Gerald. You and Tony got this one. I don't know what's gonna happen to you, baby, but I do know that I love you. You walk around this town with your head all up in the sky, and I do know that I want you. You might not know it now, but play the song. Kids, please don't hit your buttons. Let them score a point. Tony,
Michael Jackson.
what's the name of the song?
Woo!
Yeah, that's it. Sing it, man. I tell you what, if you sing it, I'll give it to you. Come on, move up to the microphone.
Here it comes.
You want the raise? There you go, you ready to work.
Well, you know that
That's it.
That ain't it.
Here go the hook.
Singing my love.
Tony, shake that body, tell us
Finally.
All right, and last one. I don't even know why we're gonna play this, but Kayla should have this pretty quickly.
Why you say that?
No, you know what? Honestly, if I had a button I give it to Mike, Mike would have this.
No.
And your button's too far away. All right, that's
Why am
better.
I gonna have it?
Because this is your girl.
Don't do that. So
Why?
you already know it's a lady song.
All right, so you already know. I'm trying to help y'all. Y'all know where Mike went this weekend?
Beyonce.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he won. Bam, there you
All right, so
go.
now you know. You gotta know the next song.
Beyonce single lady.
Bam, there she goes.
Kayla.
Beyonce single lady.
All right, Kayla is definitely the winner in this show. We're going to send her over to Red Lobster. We come back, I don't know what we're going to do. Keep it 100 on DC. Here on Power 108.9. I don't know what she just said. Make sure you gave those away. So when you look at the camera, say, hey, my boss told me to give these away. She didn't give me no instructions. Just said you were going to give them away. Hey.
No, she told me when she.
He got a car, he got a car, he got a car. And you got 2 tickets.
Only got 2.
I'm just saying, you could play favoritism. He don't know much about basketball. He's an NBA scout, he's an NBA coach. I know who I'm getting my tickets to. Appreciate you though. You got a baby coming up. And you got, did you eat anything? Keep it 100 here with, keep it 100 DC here on Power 108.9. Welcome back to the show. My last guest is 21 years old. He has gone to 2 NAIA colleges. Is that correct? Or one NAI college. He is a good 6'7", 6'6". Yeah, my eyes are a little off. I'm old. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Cedric Perry. And the reason why Cedric is here is because these 2 guys are NBA scouts, and he ain't got no place to play basketball right now. And these cats are old, and this cat is young. So we're gonna let all these cats talk to each other and have a little showdown. So, what position do you play?
Shooting guard.
Say it a little louder.
Shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
Nice.
Tony, what is the responsibilities of a shooting guard? You got to come a little closer to that microphone now.
Well, in today's game,
Yeah, today's game, he's
they better know how
21.
to shoot.
So he's got to shoot. So his job is to point up and shoot.
threes. They're putting up threes from everywhere.
Score. He's got to score.
He's got to score. So, okay, I'll come back to Gerald. So his responsibility as a shooting guard is to
Knock the 3 down.
knock the 3.
Knock jump shots down. Be a jump shooter. To be able to knock it down. After somebody penetrate, they kick it to him to make wide open shots. Make percentages up. Make free throws in the game. Get fouled. You gotta go through. You gotta be able to, be that guy. We run a play. We run it for him to make a shot. We need a 3. We need whatever. We're gonna call his name. We run it for him.
When you think about some of the best shooting guards that y'all played with back in y'all day, who comes to mind?
Right.
Reggie Miller.
Absolutely.
Michael Jordan, but that could score, shoot it, do everything. But
Yeah, Deshaun Leonard.
yeah.
Was Mullen in that group there? I remember Chris
Yeah.
Mullen. He used to
Yeah.
just, that's where you just stand. You're standing outside the paint, and you're all alone, you don't know what your part of the play is, and then sudden the ball kicks out,
Right.
you pop. That's who you are.
Joe Dumars.
Oh, Dumars, yeah.
Byron Scott,
Okay.
all those guys.
I like the old school guys.
Uh-oh.
So Tony, who was your shooting guard?
I love World Be Free.
Okay.
Changed his name. His name was Lloyd Free. Changed his name to World Be Free.
I don't know nothing about that.
Downtown Freddie Brown.
Okay.
Freddie Brown from Georgetown. Yeah, y'all
So,
think I knew
Senator,
basketball.
I just talked to him a couple
With all
days
these
ago.
names flying out, now we got to ask you, who was your idol at 21? You're 21. Who's your idol?
Right now, I like Jamal Crawford and Rudy Gay.
Okay.
Those
Okay.
are players I like to watch.
All right.
Two good
Guys,
guys. Two
your
solid.
evaluation of them solid?
Oh yeah,
Solid shooting guards?
very
Dangerous.
good. Very good.
All right. All
Very
right.
good.
Especially
Score ball.
Jamal. Yeah, Jamal
Same.
6-man.
But and you know the rules are different now. From when we came, we could actually touch guys and be physical and stuff. They can't do that these days. The rules, it's different now. It's different.
You talk to me about things. I've heard his opinion on that. So I asked Tony, I said, who do you want to guard? And we were talking about LeBron. We're not going to go into my opinion about LeBron. LeBron, I love you a little bit. But you come into the hole. And it used to be able to get fouls. Bill Laimbeer never stayed in the game. You knew if you come in the hole, you're going to get hit. Okay? And a lot more people than Bill. I understand back in that day. Why not now? Why is that position gone?
That center position.
Yeah, that like Tony told me, no centers no more.
Because here's the deal. In the NBA or professional basketball, you lose games from that 3-point range.
Right.
They've got 5. The centers now can make 3.
Right.
Dwight Howard,
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing, Lajuan, those guys are a thing of the past now. And it's how it comes from being Euro basketball or being Europe. The Europe guys, like Dirk Nowitzki, them guys like that, they teach
They change
basketball
the game.
different over there. They teach it by, they teach everybody everything. Everybody do everything. When you're here in America, when we taught post and perimeter. Perimeter guys did certain things, post guys did certain things. And it's hard to block shots now when you stand on the 3-point line trying to defend the 3-point line. Somebody drives to the bucket. If you run in there, they throw it out to your man. He makes a 3. They get you out the game.
And unfortunately, we can't play the if this person played in this era or how this era. You look at the '92 Dream Team versus the current Olympic team, how they were fair. We can't do that because we'll never be able to play that game. But in your opinion, what kind of player will LeBron James be in that era of the Pistons bad boys or the Showtown Lakers or the Chicago Bulls or the LA Lakers when we had those teams like
Each
that?
one of you
What
take
would he
that
be?
He would be very good. And see, one thing about LeBron that people don't understand, he's 270 pounds.
Right.
And when he comes to the bucket, everybody gets out of the way because you don't want to get hurt as a pro. You get hurt, you lose your spot. Somebody else get you, they cut you or something. So we have no problem. How many people you see take charges on him?
Right.
He got a little bit of Charles Barkley. Duke can do this. They're gonna have a ball in his hand. He's a point guard at 270 pounds. I mean,
And he was a Magic Johnson of our era because when we saw Magic play with the Lakers, we never saw a 6'9" point guard.
Right.
It changed the game.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And he could play Magic, could play every position.
Right.
And LeBron could probably do the same.
But he's a lot of other guys because he's an athlete. A lot of them guys, I mean, how great an athlete was Magic Johnson. Magic did stuff when he was 6'9", would go on top of everybody. He could post people up, he'd do stuff. LeBron he's stronger than you are, he's quicker than you are, he's faster than you are, and he's playing the point guard position, so when the floor spreads, when he puts it down on the floor, you can't touch him. And if you do touch him, he's 3-point play at the bucket. So now he's made a living where the guys that are around him, shooters, and like Steve Kerr played with Michael Jordan and these type of guys now.
He created players like him.
Exactly. They just sit back and just sit on the couch and just can knock it down. I got a place for you.
Right.
Exactly.
And they get that 1.7 mil.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Cedric, you're actually from France.
Yeah.
So he's talking about Euroball. You didn't know? Yeah, he's from Pau. I'm gonna say it wrong, so you say it right. Pau, France.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's talking about Euroball. Is that the way you were taught Euroball? You gotta learn how to shoot because you ain't big enough to go to the hole because the hole's gone, or is that just a thing of the past?
I mean, over there it's kind of like always been a thing. I mean, as far as I know, like all 5 positions on the floor have always been able to shoot.
Wow.
1 through the 5, so it's like I feel like now I feel like the first center in the NBA to really like get that going was Porzingis.
Okay.
Besides for this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
After
Yeah.
Porzingis, the game kind of started changing.
That's just showing how young he is. Now, I
Right.
wouldn't say that. I'll say Sabonis. Now, Tony know who
Okay.
Sabonis is back in the
Yeah.
day. He was the best. He was the best,
Yeah.
you know. But when he came here to America, he wasn't as good. But when he was in Europe playing,
He shot the
yeah, oh,
Right.
gee, yeah, he's good. He was good.
So basically, over in Europe, they're teaching you to shoot the ball more, and over here, we're adapting to that because it's,
well,
you're scoring more points.
Well, over in Europe, they teach you to be more of a player. We teach you more of a position over here.
Okay.
We teach like all those guys when they come over here, they're skilled. They can catch on the perimeter without walking. They can ball fake and go make a pass back door. They can do stuff. You got to guard, and they can shoot it.
Right.
You got to guard them. Now if you standing out, if you're an offensive guy, you're a big center, you stand out of the room. Now you're a point guard, you can get to the bucket now because
Right.
your guy's out. So it's all type of ways now
Are y'all mad at the way the game has changed, or is it just the evolution of basketball?
Just evolution. Like Tony and I, we're two old guys. We just adapt to what's, hey man, you want to take us out tonight? You want to take us out tomorrow? We good with it. We can adapt anything. And it's just like basketball. We couldn't stay like we were, just like and fighting and stuff. We just had to, go with the punches. Because that's what kids are. Learning the Euro step now, adding different stuff, teaching different. Teaching the game a little bit different now. But you got to know the game and teach it to see
Right.
how it advanced it and gotten. And it's a worldly game now. It just ain't just NBA. I think there's going to be some NBA teams overseas in the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I think they're going. I think that's where they're going with.
They almost have to, don't
Yeah,
they?
it had to, yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's all about the basics. You gotta have the basics first.
Fundamentals, yeah. Mhm.
Fundamentals, yeah.
And I'm gonna play a little ignorance here. I'm gonna go to Tony, and hopefully you know. I know how many people are on a baseball squad. I know people who play 5 players at a time on a basketball squad. How many people are on your squad?
What you mean?
On an NBA team, how many people are on an NBA team?
How many dress?
How many dress? In other words,
12?
when you go to a game,
It used to be 15. Now
okay, so
down
it's
to
12. So 12 people are dressed. How many NBA teams are there?
29.
So 29 times 12 is all the NBA players there are? Or is there more than 12?
There's more than 12.
Okay, so how many people are on a team?
Probably 15.
You can sign
14
up
or
to
16.
15.
You can sign up to 15. So in other words, the Knicks have 15 players signed right now that can dress for a game tomorrow.
That couldn't dress. They come with 12 dress, but they have 3 on injured. Or
Yeah.
Okay, but they can have a bench of
Yeah,
15.
yeah.
Okay, so 15 times 29 is all the players in the NBA. That's it.
Right.
So baseball got 40, and we got 32 teams. You guys got to expand. There's no way you don't have enough players.
No, too watered down. No,
Yeah.
they're gonna expand some,
You
but
can
you don't
almost
want to
have
get too
to.
many. No, we don't want to get too many teams. You don't want to get. You don't want to have too many teams. And you got enough good NBA players now.
That's why we think now when we look at the NBA playoffs and we got all the teams that are in the playoffs, we got 16 teams
Right.
representing the East and the West in the playoffs. Now, I don't know, I've heard rumors like they're just thinking about, hey, just combine it all.
Put it
The
in.
East
I
and
hope
West
they
and
don't do
whoever.
that. Why you do what
you
baseball
can't.
did?
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can do
I
it.
don't want to do that. That's,
Oh, you don't want to do that?
I like the East and the West.
But the East has been the West has been so
They
dominant.
got it. Well, they can Boston,
Yeah.
You can always play better.
Toronto.
You can always play
That's what I
better.
tell
Yes,
everybody.
you can always
You always play
better.
better.
It's
Don't matter if
right.
you're East Coast,
You got-
West Coast, you're a human being.
West Coast
You
is
can play
all
better.
working, though.
And the sad part about it is, if you playing that 500 ball in the East, you may get that 8th spot in the playoff. You playing 500 ball in the West, your ass may have the first pick in the lottery.
But you know what? This year it's going to be a little different.
Okay.
The East going to step up. You got 3 teams that's going to be able to compete with it just about anybody other than Golden State.
Say that one more time. Hold on. When we come
What?
back, hold on. We got a call out here.
You say what-
When
what
we
you
come
say?
back, Tony's got some predictions
Uh-oh.
that are going to happen for 2019 in the NBA. Keep it 100 with DC here on Power 108.9.
So I got another story too. So we were in Tennessee, and we were playing Madden. He doing the same goddamn play in Madden.
And you can't
Over
cover it.
his can't cover it. And
Okay.
he kicking my ass. So guess what happened?
You got beat
I'll
up
kick
again.
your mother. Stop doing the same goddamn play. And we almost fought. So
That's what happened in Jacksonville, you know.
watch this. Yeah.
Keeping it 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. Somehow those nasty Rays are tied up 5-5. We got one more game against the Rays tomorrow night, and we got a makeup game against the Cubs. And then the Pirates come to town this weekend. Tomorrow's game is at 7:35. It is also Old Miss night here at SunTrust Park. Cedric, You're Curtis, aren't you? I called you Cedric how many times now? Are you Cedric or Curtis?
Cedric.
I knew that. Why do I have Curtis down here? Cedric, Marcia gave you something to give away today, and we didn't have no call-in contest today because there's so many guests. So, give your shout-outs, and we're going to give out a couple of free car washes to our guests.
Yeah, I just got 2 cards here. One for you, one for you.
Thank you, sir.
Come to our battery location and get a free basic wash and wax
Okay?
with those
And
cards.
just so y'all know, Battery Atlanta right here, down the road here in the green parking lot, they are eco-friendly, no water. My Jeep is sitting in the green. Oh man, you go riding a little bit, Gerald.
Right,
I don't know if you're gonna fit in the back or anything,
Yeah, I'll
but
fit back
you, Hector, shout out your numbers. Well, you need to come down here to the El Super Pan here at Battery Atlanta. He's not here right now. I don't speak Puerto Rican. We really appreciate you
Puerto
bringing
Rican ain't
that
a flavor.
Are you sure? I know it ain't an F-bomb. So we're going to go ahead. We appreciate you bringing that down here today, Hector, and I'm sure you'll be back on the show. Gerald, shout out what you want to shout out, baby.
Shout out to all my kids who are in my training program, NUMA training program. NUMA stands for Never Underestimate My Ability.
Wow.
The kids that we train during the week, the high school and middle school kids.
They got a website for New Move. Let's check that out there. Look at that.
No website right now. We just doing straight training kids from in the Decatur
Nice.
area and Gwinnett area.
East
And,
side.
we will have one pretty soon.
Understood.
There you go.
And I know there's one kid that needs a little special attention. Let's call him out. Who do you want to get at? What's that one little kid, the one kid on your squad for New Move that just, you want to say, hey, come on, man.
Michael Robinson.
Michael Robinson, give me just a little more. Come on,
Michael
man.
Robinson.
Keep it 100 with DC here, baby. Give me just a little bit more. Tony, shout out the numbers, baby.
Shout out to Elite Sports Atlanta.
That's the one.
Elite Sports is we're working on building a brand new sports complex near the airport. And then we also gonna shout out to Elite Dreams Foundation.
Absolutely. I'm part of that Elite Dreams Foundation. Really, really nice. Give me that. Get the website for that.
Elite Dreams, what is it? EliteDreamsFoundation.org.
I didn't know it was not. I know it's not .com.
EliteSportsAtlanta.com.
EliteSportsAtlanta.com and EliteDreamsFoundation.org. Kayla, tell us how to get beautiful, girl.
You can follow me at Beauty Du Jour. That's BEAUTEDEJOUR _, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's all the same.
You
And
can
see,
make
I-
it too?
Yeah, I got you.
And
You can make him look good?
I can make anybody look good.
My God, girl. Tony, I got something. Kayla, we're going to call right now. We're shouting now. We're a little over time. Kayla, can I have you back on the show with Tony and you make him look good on air?
Yep, I got
I'm
you.
in. I'm in.
I'll give you a facial right here.
I want eyelashes though. I don't care about face. I want some eyelashes. I don't care what you do to his face. Please give him some eyelashes.
And Tony, you see how she just easily threw out the website and the Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Y'all old folks need to get with the program. It's 2018 now,
Hey, come on
goddammit.
now.
And
But
spell
we
it
got
all
somebody
out
else
too.
to basketball.
And she got skin cream and all kinds of stuff. Shout out to my sponsors, Bloomin' Blinds, Barker Heating and Air, and our newest sponsor, Pronto Wash. Our next show is Thursday, August 30th at 9 p.m. with special guest Pronto Wash owner, Miss Martha Adams.
And she got a fine daughter.
And she got a fine daughter. Her daughter won't be on for a little while. And we have food coming from Battery Live Atlanta. Today's baseball quote of the day is from Hall of Fame pitcher and Texas Ranger owner Nolan Ryan. One of the beautiful things about baseball is that every once in a while you come into a situation where you want to, where you have to, and you reach down and you prove something. Keep it 100 with DC here on Power 108.9. DC out.